Welcome back, everybody, to Cave Factory. In the last episode, we put all this together, and it looks like my grinding wheels have stopped, but that is okay. It's an easy fix, thanks to this handy-dandy crafting remote. Uh, we are going to start working on the factory line, and off camera, I put together all the different things that we need and labeled them so that we can build them together, except for the arc furnace. Uh, that one already got put together, only because we need to get to the end and we need the arc furnace to be able to do that. So we set that one up so that we could start working on getting towards the end to kill the dragon and whatnot. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and start putting things together and going from there. Although there is one little thing, is I don't like that hammer that much. Is I'm gonna make enough of these to create 2 more tanks real quick, or at least see if I have the stuff to do a couple more. Oh, doesn't quite look like it. No. That's alright. We can remedy this. I have my handy dandy smackaroo. Alright. So we're going to come over here, and what we're making is the tanks. And let's see. I need my projector and my engineer's manual. I'm going to go ahead and stick all this stuff up in here. The stuff that I don't need at the moment. I don't necessarily need the hammer, or at least not that hammer. So we're going to go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, alright. So, in order to get this projector to work, we right click and we decide what we want to build. So, we are going to make the tank as shown here. Come up here, and it gives us a phantom image of what we are looking for. And I'm going to place that one there. And it tells us exactly where to place things. So this is a pretty nifty way of building. Definitely not the way I'm used to building, obviously, because once this is built, I have to smack it with a hammer. Boom. Okay, so the green square means it's ready, and bam. That is our fluid tank. And we need this so that we can get the creosote oil moving from here to here. But we also need to make sure that we are creating enough power. So I'm actually surprised this is getting enough power to do what it's needed with just the LV stuff. But that's alright. As long as it works, I don't care. So we need a pump, which I believe I had in here. There it is. Oh, did you guys hear that little chime? I put a cuckoo clock in. And it makes just a nice little chime at sunrise and sunset. I am currently looking for my pipes so that I can hook the stuff up. And I may have to make more. Oh, nope, they're there. Or at least some of them. So I have to get power from here all the way over. So need LV insulated wire. Connector and relay. And I just hope that it connects. I don't. So all right. Let's see. I'm trying to remember how this needs to work. Yeah, I got some creosote oil here. We were using this to get a bunch of seeds and such. If we come over here to the food, we were able to get all the trees and all the seeds for different plants taken care of thanks to the creosote oil finally. So, bonus there. Grab some of this so I can go boink boink. Why is it not connecting? Oh, that's not what I want. It's supposed to connect up top. Oh, it's because there's a little red particle there. That would explain it. Alright. And then from this wire to here. Hi, Tiffy!
Hi.
Are you having fun on your Ferris wheel again?
Always.
Okay. Just making sure, you know. Oh, one too far. I am trying to remember how. Facing side is output. Alright. This technically should be working, but I'm not entirely sure what is going on. It's not draining, but that's why we have this. Uh, Oil processing. No, not necessarily what I want. I want simple machines. Item router, item batch, station guardian, Tesla. No, not that stuff just yet. Basic wire generator. No. Treated wood, molded iron. Balloon, wood storage crate, wooden barrel. Your light, the silo tank. No. Is it under this? Generators, motorboat, projector, lubricants, sulfur recovery unit, fluid reservoir, coker, distiller, pump jack. No. Under tools? Nope. Instructions: industrial hemp, ores, mineral deposit, crafts, metal plates, tables. Where is pumps? Tesla coils, charging stations, external heater, fluid routers. I guess is gonna be what that's under. Nope. Item batch, item router, conveyor belts. Oh, there it is. Fluid pumps have three essential functions. They can be used to insert into pipes at high pressure to transfer fluids much faster, or they can pick up fluids from the world using your hammer on the base of the pump will switch the sides between in and output. In order for the pump to pick up fluid blocks, it will need a power input at the top and a redstone signal. Ah! Pumps can also be, I think I know where I am missing. I need this. I need it. Literally. Flip the switch. Yep, that would be it. Okay, I'm glad I figured that one out. And it's not even really using any juice out of that. Alright, so that is an easy way to keep this coke oven moving. Because once this fills up, this stops producing my coal coke. If I can't produce coal coke, I cannot make steel. And there is ways of dealing with stuff. I get the tank to work. She didn't seem that excited. So we are going to put these in here for now, just so that they're out of the way. I'm going to put that into the storage system. And we are going to move on to, let's see, that was the tank. We need to move on to the assembler. We are not actually going to create the water wheel because we found that this is a much more effective way of getting power using the thermoelectric generators. So we are going to just kind of gloss over the fact that we are not making the water wheel, but we made the water wheel so that we could complete the quest. So we are going to make the assembler. As it shows, I already have all the stuff for it over here. And I'm going to go ahead and put these things back up into my inventory. I'm going to grab all of this. I don't technically need this, I don't think, at the moment. So where is it? The assembler. It's probably, yeah, right there. Okay, so I am not entirely sure how the assembler in and of itself works, so we're just gonna kind of shove it in the corner until we can figure that out. I just wanted to get it built so that we have it. Ah, there we go. And that is our assembler. A little bit later down the road, it's not necessary at the moment for what we're doing. So there's that. We're going to work on the fermenter next. And Clan Icefire was making the joke that, ooh, we're going to make some interesting things, I guess. And I had to correct him that no, we're not making whiskey or beer or anything. Not allowed. Okay. Oh, there we go. So this thing is going to be very useful in helping us get diesel for our diesel generator, which is going to help subsidize this. And if we need to move any of this stuff, it's pretty simple. We just break it and move it. Rebuild it, using the tool here. and then reselecting it and going from there. So, all right, so we have our tank, or one of the tanks. We have our assembler, and now the fermenter is up. Now, the metal press is something I am not entirely familiar with as far as it being, the mod in and of itself. Because, like the assembler, it's not something that I've really looked into. As you can see, it's pretty small. It's not very complicated by any means. It's just interesting to say the least. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to assemble this thing. And we're going to stick it right there. Because, why not? And again, if we need to, we can move things. Do I have just... I've always got blocks, actually. Just got to come in here to my handy little remote. Be like, I want to use basalt as kind of a extra building block. Because I have to take this piston and face it downward. And that is that complete. Pressing matters. Now, somehow I'm supposed to be able to put stuff in here and it goes through, it presses and all that good stuff. So, again, I need to get power over to here and probably do like I did with that and throw a lever on it and turn them on. But we'll deal with that here in a little bit. All right, so our next task is the squeezer. Get these out of the way. I'm going to put those down and then I'm going to go like that. Come down here, find the squeezer. Looks pretty familiar. Kind of looks like the fermenter, just slightly different shape and texture on this part. But we're going to go ahead and it actually can come over here and sit next to the fermenter because these two machines work simultaneously together to create diesel. There we go. And that is our fermenter and our squeezer all ready to go. I am going to try and keep the wiring neat and organized, I am actually going to be creating a power pole, basically, out here in the middle that will be a transferring station. So everything will come off of that one to the pole and then out wherever it needs to actually go. But we'll deal with that momentarily. Alright, so this pump jack is a bit more interesting. So we're going to hold off on that one for a minute. And same with the Distillation Tower. I need to put these two in together. The Refinery is a simple enough one. As far as things go, this is needs to go in between these two. And so, because the stuff will come out of these and into this, again, to help create the diesel. I am just trying to remember where, okay, there's output there and output there. So, if I put it on this side, I can, well, again, I can rearrange things as needed. I just have to break one of the blocks and rebuild it if absolutely necessary. And that is that complete. So, so I'm going to show you guys exactly what I am talking about when I say easy enough to tear this stuff apart, turn it around, because I believe these are input and this is output. So the reason I'm not taking everything that direction is because I want to make sure I leave myself room for other things as necessary. This I can actually take underground and go back that direction up into another one of those tanks. So, but let's see. I destroyed the squeezer. Yes. There we go. That should make that a little bit easier. Again, output, input. I don't think it actually matters which one it goes into here, as long as when it comes out, it's mixed. And we will go over in more detail as we're hooking things up with power and actually getting things into place. What, is all going on. I just want to get them built and ready to go so that, we're not having to worry about it. I am going to grab my hammer and a couple things of food, just due to the simple fact I don't want to be too hungry. Okay. Eyes full now. So with these here, I'm going to go one more space this direction just to be on the safe side. Alright, so we have the refinery taken care of, and now we need the crusher. And this is a much better version of that. Well, sort of. I still think that is awesome. So, as you can see, this is a monster of a machine. Stop throwing stuff over here, little lady, because otherwise I can't build my stuff. You rotten kids, get off my lawn. Granted, that would work with her about as well as anybody else. So, alright. Boop. And where do I hit it? Uh-oh. Tiffany 417 left the game. That's alright. I'm pretty sure she'll be back shortly. So, just like with the grinding wheels over there, when this thing is on, do not step in here. You will die. And that just sounds painful. Very painful. Spit you out like a wood chipper. So, come back over here. We have our diesel generator. Bits and pieces. And this is another massive machine that, a lot like this arc furnace, it just a very large structure that shouldn't really exist in the game, but here it is. So I want to make it to where these two things are feeding this, and then it's coming back this direction to feed this generator. And I think having it more towards this end is going to benefit me, because I think the inputs are here and here. So there's that. So yeah, this thing is big. So yeah, okay, yeah, I was right. So that's going to line up perfect for an input. So now we are going to work with the pump jack. I will do a test in this area next to my windmill. And I'll do a test in this area just in case. So, get rid of that. I'm going to place that down. And then that. And then that. And I can just hook these two up and run my power back to this one. Once I have the information that I want, I am able to just take them away. Okay, this one has a water reservoir and a crude oil reservoir. 6,877,000 buckets. That is a lot. So, trying to think of the best direction to have this. I think right there is going to be the best bet. But not horribly. And there we go. And Distillation Tower. Alright. So, well, the only thing we can do is start putting it together and see what happens. Okay. So I do have this on the right side. I can put the tanks probably just right in front of this thing. Or I can even do a little path that goes, underneath. But, it's to be determined. I mean, Not that hard to dig a little tunnel to run a pipe. So let's go ahead and light that up there so nothing spawns unwanted. I don't know if I've mentioned, but I love this thing for lighting up areas like, oh, way over there. I can see it's dark. And it just lights it up. And I think I was about right. It went up about halfway up towards that ceiling there. Whew, that thing is huge. I have all three tanks in place. I will have this actually come out. Oh, I'll keep it underground for as much as I can. In our next episode, we are going to work on getting all of these things up and running and powered, a lot like this, so that it starts filling up. We are going to work on getting our diesel generator rocking. And yeah, just in general, making sure all this is functioning properly. And we may not actually use the diesel generator for much because it does require quite a bit of manhandling, so to speak. We may not use that as our primary power source, but a backup maybe. I am going to build I'm going to put together 2 or 3 more of these. I may increase these because these put out quite a bit of power. And I think I have 1 or 2 more that I could. Oh, I got several more I could create power with. So I don't even need to really do a lot with that diesel generator. I think at this point, it's just there for looks. I could quite easily create the power room back here. Whoa! And now you guys see why you don't play around with electricity. That hurt. But it doesn't help that Demon didn't use insulated wiring. But that's okay. I will forgive him this time. But only this time. Next time. Oh. Well, another access point into Tiffany 417's area. Right here. I will put a fence up or something. Yeah, we'll just do these. Boom, boom. So you can come and go as you wish. And she actually has a project that may require some of this power anyway. So there's that. But yeah, until next time, you guys have a wonderful day, and we will talk at you later. Bye.